Oops, did it again. I got a scar in my face. You know what the first guy says? Ew, he's so disgusting. He's got a scar. Oh my god. I'm much prettier than him. You know, he's like so disgusting. He's got a scar in his face. He's like, oh my god, I'm going bang all the way. I'm loving this flow of mine. It's so great. I put it up in the air, blaze it up. Just loving it every single day. You know, I'm living my life and I'm living safety because this way of my life with my scar in my face. It's scar away all the way. You don't know how this makes me feel. How do I see this fantasy in my mind? You don't even know how to reach it because my love is so great. I love it so much. I see myself like a warrior, like a space cadet, you know, going all the way up there and starting a war because this war is greater than literally this way of literally this scar problem we're having because this scar means nothing. It's just literally a scar in my face to show I got an expression of experience in my mind and my body. You got to understand, you got nothing on me. I'm loving this way so much. The formula I put together has nothing on you because you're not part of my way, my lifestyle, and this is the way I see it. I love it so much. It's so great. I feel this love every single day. You know, the ladies just loving me. I'm loving it so much. But you got to understand, I'm with my honey. This honey is so much for me. It's so sweet and buzzing. I love it all the way. You cannot stop this flow because you're a tranny, and that's the way I see it. You are not part of my life, and you're never gonna write it because the way I love it, and I understand you don't love me for this scar I have. So you go fuck yourself because I don't give a fuck. You got to understand it. It's so much love I love to be every day, every love, every day. I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it every single time. At this flow of mine, I got to keep it going. So to stop never happens. Your husband doesn't mean nothing because there's two trannies together. You got to understand that doesn't make a life. That life doesn't even make sense because that's the way it goes. Like tricking it and dipping it and tricking it and dipping it and dipping it and tricking it. You got to understand. I got my techniques, my flow, my rhythm on the go. You cannot stop me because this flow of mine is not something you want to have. You don't even want to touch it. And this love feels so great. I want to pump it up into the air like it's a noise control, taking over my body because I'm in love with being a macho man. Macho man. You got to understand, I march all the way into the battlefield and see those puppies being born from bloodshed. You got to understand, this card says something about me and my personality is a part of me and I love it so much. You cannot touch it because I'm not a fucking tranny and I love it all the way because this dick is not getting itchy from bacteria of literally AIDS. I love it so much. You got to understand, you cannot touch me. You got nothing on me. This flow of mine, I might be sick. You might be literally a weirdo, but I love my sickness more because this weirdo behavior is the right way and I can produce a life with this love. This love is so fine. It blows my mind and my honey knows how to get it into Sonia, literally sweating all the way. And so much love I get feeling from this. And you don't understand how my scar feels to me. You got to understand this tranny life is not the way I chose. It's not the way I want to show myself. Putting my makeup to hide myself because I'm not happy how I'm born. You got to understand this flow is to get to you to let you know I'm not in part of that social life. I'm another social life because they don't even like me. I'm a hater. No, they hate me and I love it. It's so great. It's like a racist and discrimination and literally they did it to me. So I love it all the way. It's all the way being loved. This way of literally being a white trash nigger is the best way I see the way I see my scar. It's literally a technique you don't want to have, you don't want to see. This fantasy isn't even reaching you because it's so literally a tranny way. I don't like what you have. It's so disgusting. Oh my god, how can you even look at that face? I love it so much. They call it Scarface. Why don't you just say it like that? Because I love it. I got zero beef, like no beef towards it because it's a part of me. It makes a part of me, of my soul, of my very being. I can even say it. I got the problem, not you. So what are you saying about me? What are you trying to say? What are you trying to say? Oh, look at that. He's so ugly. You know, I'm much more beautiful. I literally got to show myself and literally look at my looks. It's like, oh, look, he's like, oh, there's something wrong with him because he looks like that. You don't understand. I'm still a person. It's just my shape of my body looks like it's got a smile in my head. You got to understand this flow of mine you cannot reach. You cannot handle. You got to understand this is a battlefield face mark. You got to understand this is what I take a badge of honor. It's so much love. So, Seal Beef, I'm out. Go fuck his trannies.